Everyone, it's the Gaming Pigeon 64 back at you again with a brand new video. Now, before I get started, I want to apologize for my horrible, atrocious, idiotic microphone. I am so sorry. I'm using a PlayStation microphone. I may upgrade to a better one in the future if people are interested in my content. However, people don't seem to be interested in this. They're not interested in this channel like my other two channels. But today I have gameplay of Lego Incredibles, and I'm showing off the Pixar characters that you can get in Pixar builds. Now, you have to complete crime waves to unlock Pixar builds. And the first character I am introducing to you guys is Dory. Now, whoever has this game is completely familiar with these Pixar characters. They are hidden characters in the Pixar builds. But people that don't have this game, people that are not familiar with the game, this is Dory, and you can actually unlock Dory in this video game. In this game, I say game a million times in this video, but in this game, it's strictly about the Incredibles, but it does have a couple Pixar characters, like Dory right here. Dory is really cool because she can swim around like this. She's one of the swimmable characters. You can use her to swim and dive down under the deep water, below the depths, so you can complete really unique and fun, interesting challenges down below. And she can also go on land, and she has a bubble that she can turn herself into. She can turn herself into a bubble. Well, kind of make herself into a bubble, kind of like Violet. So yeah, Dory's really, really cool. I don't know if she's voiced by Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know if she is, but yeah, nevertheless, she is a very cool character. Now we're looking at a really awesome character, Beanbon, I believe that's his name. Yeah, Beanbon, thanks dude. Yeah, Beanbon is from the classic, unique, favorite Pixar film, Inside Out. Now, Beanbon, of course, is Riley's imaginary friend in the film, and Beanbon can do really unique things. You know, he can just do this. He can, I'm kind of disappointed he can't fly. I think that would be really cool if he could fly. But he can do this, and it's insane. Beanbon, you know, he's imaginary. I wish he could do a couple more things. I think it would be more interesting if he could, you know, fly and stuff and do more magical content. But nevertheless, this is really all he can do. It's really, really awesome. It's freaking cool. So yeah, that's Beanbon. He can also dive, kind of do like a jump and dive. So yeah, you know, interesting. I like Beanbon. He's kind of, oh, and he does this too. Kind of reminds me of Dumbo and the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So if you're a fan of Beanbon, this character is the character for you. He's kind of half elephant, half cat, half man, half dolphin. So yeah, Beanbon. So yeah, he's a really cool character. The next character, I was actually surprised. Lightning McQueen is in this game, and he's not under the vehicle slot. He's actually in the character slot. So I was very, very surprised by that. And Lightning McQueen is a vehicle, but kind of a minifigure vehicle, if that makes any sense. And what Lightning McQueen does is he races like any other vehicle, and he can drive super fast like any other vehicle, but he's very, very controllable. I think other vehicles in this game, the controls are out of whack. I think the controls are terrible for the vehicles in this game, but I think Lightning McQueen is very easy. So he can kind of punch like a real person, a real minifigure. Sorry, my apologies. A real minifigure, and he does this too. Like that, he kind of does that. Kind of his like his staple thing he does in the film. Ka-chow, you know? Very cool, very cool. So, Lightning McQueen, he has the legendary 95, and that's kind of a reference to the first ever Pixar film that came out in 1995, of course, Pixar. So we have Linguini here. Linguini does the staple stuff that every other minifigure does. Punches, kicks, does that. But the really cool thing about Linguini is he has Remy the rat. Now, I'm very disappointed with Remy because he just feels very stapled, if you know what I mean. He's just very glued to the floor. He can't jump, he can't really punch or anything. He just crawls around. It's very disappointing. Extremely disappointing. But nevertheless, we do have Remy, and I'm very happy. And this is Linguini. He comes right out of his hat, just like in the film. Pops right out of his hat, and then he goes right back in. So, really liking Linguini, sorry. Next character we have is Miranda, or whatever her name is. I've only seen Brave one time. It's one of my least favorite Pixar films, so I don't really know what she does in the film. I saw it when I was very young. I love Pixar, but I just never got around to see this film again. It just doesn't feel like a Pixar movie, in my opinion. She also has a bow and arrow, so that's really unique because not a lot of characters in this game have bows and arrows. So yeah, she's really interesting. She's a woman. She's tough. She's feminine. And moving on to Miguel. Now, I love Coco. Coco was a fun, awesome film. I think it was really awesome, and I think a lot of Mexicans enjoyed it. A lot of Latinos were very fond of the film. Of course, he can punch, but he has a staple guitar. Awesome. I think that is really, really cool. And people dance. It makes people dance. So that's awesome. I think that's fantastic. So yeah. That's him. Miguel. Who else is next? So next we have the one and only Russell. Now Russell is from one of my other personal favorite films, Up. I think Up is a fantastic, gorgeous film. I think the characters, everything. And the cool thing about this character is he can summon Kevin, and he can actually take a ride on Kevin. Now Kevin can jump, Kevin can kind of punch, he can claw his way out of things. I think Kevin is a really, really fun character to take control of. So Russell, I think Russell is totally worth it. If you guys are trying to get Russell, go for it, because Russell, I feel like, is he's worth it. Now, Spot is from The Good Dinosaur. Personally, I thought The Good Dinosaur was an okay film, an okay Pixar film. It had a lot of problems. It had major flaws, but I think it was alright. It had some good moments. This is Spot from The Good Dinosaur, and what Spot does is, he's kind of like a caveman. Spot can dig, of course, just like in the film. He can dig for stuff, and Spot can... He's very helpful when you're trying to find a, gold brick or something under the ground, and you need a character to dig. Spot is your guy. He will dig for you, and yeah, Spot is, I think he's a really cool character. Now this character, Sully, is one of my favorites. I love Monsters, Inc. I haven't seen it in a couple years, but I love that film. I adore it. Monsters University, it was not as good as the first, but I still thought it was a fun ride. This is Sully, the big, lovable, pink, pink polka dot monster from the movie. He's really cool because he does these really cool attacks with his body. The way he attacks is really unique, and we can't forget his scream, his roar. Really, really fascinating. I think he's a really cool character in Lego Incredibles. Moving on to Wall-E. Now Wall-E is really, really cool. Now I was kind of disappointed with Wall-E. I wish we could have taken control of the roach. That would have been really cool if we could have taken control of the roach. But nevertheless, he has his laser eyes, which is really cool. I think Wall-E is a fantastic addition to this video game, and Wall-E is a very fun, entertaining film. Did I forget any characters? Well, we have Woody, of course. So, I love Toy Story, guys. It is one of my personal favorite films of all time. It's actually one of my favorite films. It is Pixar's first feature-length film, and he, of course, can summon Bullseye, and Bullseye can take him on a ride. Very, very cool. I think this is a really awesome character. He also has a whip, kind of a cowboy string whip that you can take control of. So yeah, really cool character. He's not voiced by Tom Hanks in this game. I'm not, yeah, as long as I don't know. But yeah, I don't think he's voiced by Tom Hanks in this game, unfortunately. But, the guy who does voice him does a good job, in my personal opinion. So yeah, Woody is certainly a great character. Who else did... Oh yeah, Flick the Ant. I'm sorry. We have Flick the Ant, everyone. So Flick is from It's a Bug's Life. I've only seen this film one time, and I want to go back. I might go back this weekend and watch it. I really do. I want to. So Flick is cool. He can dig, of course. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. Yeah, and he can do that as well. So with his little hourglass. Did I do every character? Let me check, everyone. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. I think that's every character, every Pixar character. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a blast making it. I apologize for the poor quality in my microphone. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and slap a like down below. A lot of people enjoy Lego games. I enjoyed Lego games. I've been really burnt out on Lego games lately. So I haven't played a Lego game to the fullest in about like 4 or 5 years, and I'm back now playing this Lego game, and I love it. I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's really just unique. I really enjoy it. It's the first ever Pixar Lego game, so it's unique for what it is, and I enjoy it. I think it's a fun game, and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it too if you haven't picked it up yet. I have great news, ladies and gentlemen. Call of Duty World War II DLC 3 is coming out next week. On Tuesday, I will be having video of that. I will be having footage just like every other DLC for Call of Duty World War II. So you don't want to miss that. I will have multiplayer gameplay, zombie gameplay. I will have lots and lots of fun gameplay. I play on PlayStation 4, so yeah, I will be getting DLC 3, and I can't wait for it, actually. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, do whatever the heck you want to do, and goodbye. Bye, everyone.